We're back at it. We're going game predictions for Tuesday's game.
Tuesday.
How weird is this?
It's so funny because, like, in my fantasy league,
Yeah.
so I have 2 players, and it's like it throws me off.
They haven't played yet?
They haven't played yet. Yeah.
Like, I don't know what the NFL is doing, but...
I mean, I will grant them. I mean, we're keeping this game into play. They're trying to get all these games. They don't want a Week 18.
Yeah. And probably they don't want a Week 18 in the first 4 or 5 weeks of the season because they don't know what's going to happen for the next 11.
Right, exactly.
You know, it's probably like last case scenario. Like, hey, we still have 11 weeks or actually 12 weeks to do things.
Mm-hmm.
Let's mess around with the back end of the schedule while we still can.
Right.
Whereas, like, if you get a bunch of COVID, say Tennessee Titans happened Week 13, you have a lot less leeway. Okay, we have to add a Week 18.
Yeah, have to at this point.
Yeah, so. And I don't think, like, we talked about it a lot, like, over the last couple of days. I didn't want to forfeit.
No, I've said it. I've preached it. I mean, I preached it to you. I hate forfeit games.
Yeah.
To me, as a player,
Yeah.
I wouldn't feel like I know it's a nice win. It gets me that much closer to the playoffs.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's an empty victory.
Yeah, and then not only that, you hurt yourself for any kind of rewards or any kind of season.
Yeah, if your salary is, like, say you have stipends in there for end of year accumulations for passing yards, sacks,
Just something.
downs played, tackles, like
Right, and not only that,
you
they're
played
saying
15
that
games.
with a forfeit game, you don't even get paid.
Yeah.
So as a player that, like, you worked that hard, you'd want to get paid for what you do.
Absolutely. So I'm glad we're playing the game. We're doing it tomorrow. So I guess let's get right into it.
Yeah, so what I'm going to get into who the Titans put on the COVID list.
Yes.
So it's going to be interesting. So I got the list here.
Yep.
So
let's run down it.
Camille Correa.
Linebacker.
Don't know who he is. Probably a special teamer.
Probably.
Christian Fulton.
Cornerback.
I've heard that name. I feel like he's a pivotal point to that cornerback list because I know
Tooth.
Adoree Jackson's on the IR.
Yep.
Their starters right now are Jonathan Joseph and Malcolm Butler.
Malcolm Butler.
Older corners.
Yeah, so Christian Fulton might be your nickel, maybe fourth. So you're looking at like a Tron Johnson, like Cam Lewis type of player.
And with our spread offense, that's going to be a huge piece. We're going to get into that.
Yeah.
Adam Humphries, I think, is huge.
Yeah, that's a big one. That's your Cole Beasley.
Yeah. Corey Davis.
That's your John Brown.
Cameron Batson. He was a practice squad, but it's another wide receiver.
Yep.
Kyrie Blasingame, fullback, run-heavy team. He's got to be a pivotal part in that offense.
Absolutely.
Breon Borders, Nicole Pruitt.
Another tight end.
Which they run 2 tight end sets.
Yeah, if they run heavy, I mean, you got one less tight end. So.
And their biggest loss is Jeffrey Simmons.
Yeah, you know more about Jeffrey Simmons. I read through the list and like that name didn't jump out at me. It wasn't like Jadeveon Clowney, Taylor Lewan, Ryan Tannehill.
Jeffrey Simmons is a hack of a inside presence.
And like you were saying, like they got rid of Jarrell Casey.
They did. They got rid of Jarrell Casey because of how much they love this guy.
So.
Yeah, and he's out for that game. So I think we could really take advantage.
Yeah.
Like, to me, this should be our running game.
Mm-hmm.
But I still think we can't, don't change what we do.
No.
Still do our passes.
I think we just get more big runs. We gash them bigger.
Yeah, I think we gash them bigger this time.
Yeah. Instead of 3 yards a carry, we're going to average 5.5 yards a carry, you know.
But we need to.
Yeah. Because, I'm just glad, Jarrell Casey's not there anymore because...
Jarrell Casey's owned us.
Yeah, he owned us, in years past. I remember the game against Tyrod Taylor, and where Tyrod Taylor was essentially just running for his life. And just essentially willed us to win that game. Yeah. I just have bad memories with Jarrell Casey.
I know, when they traded him to the Broncos for, a 7th-round pick, to me, okay, we've paid how much for Butler, how much for this? If it was just a 7th-round pick.
Yeah. Buffalo, why didn't you jump on that?
Yeah, right? Jesus, guys.
Yeah. But so they got that guy, but now he's on the COVID list, so he's not there.
Yeah.
My biggest one is Corey Davis.
Yeah.
Because A.J. Brown has not played since week 1, and he's questionable. I mean, he's dealing with a knee tendonitis, knee bruise. Mm-hmm. Not a lot of information there, but he's questionable. And Corey Davis is finally coming around. He was coming around last year, and this year he was doing well. I mean, I see you got the stats.
I got the stats up because we don't know the Titans all too well.
Yeah.
But 19 targets, 15 receptions, 206 yards, and a touchdown. So through 3 games, he's averaging over 6 targets a game.
Yep.
I mean, that's your wide receiver.
Yeah, and
that's
6'4",
including A.J. Brown playing the week 1 with him.
Yeah.
So.
And that he's 6'3", 6'4". He was a bigger wide receiver. Yeah. So they don't have their number 2 wide receiver, number 3 wide receiver, and their number 1 is hurt. So
and after that, 206 yards after catches is 65.
Yeah.
So he's doing work when he gets that ball in his hands.
So if we're gonna play a game and possibly not have Tre'Davious White, I'm glad it's this game.
Yeah, especially if they don't have Brown.
Yeah. Corey Davis, Adam Humphries. Just play a 4-4 and leave Josh Norman on whatever wide receivers left and have. I'm saying Tremaine Edmonds cover Jonnu Smith because you're already out Milano.
Yeah, I was going to say, we haven't really talked about the Bills' injury list, but the Bills' injury list for our defense is getting kind of...
It's lengthy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So have Tremaine Edmonds use his athletic ability, his size to cover Jonnu Smith, maybe a little help with the safety, and then have Dotson just play the middle then.
Yeah. See, I like that too.
Yeah.
But... when I look at this team, Derrick Henry's had 82 carries. That's 27 a game. They are making him his workhorse. And Derrick Henry, I like that we played the Titans early in the season because for some reason, Derrick Henry from week 8 and past,
he gets going.
He gets that. Mode. Yeah. The first 4 or 5 games, which weirdly we keep playing him.
You're right.
He doesn't do what he does. So, and I only know that because I have Derrick Henry on my fantasy league every year. So, So to me, I'm all for that. But if Tre'Davious White doesn't play, this is huge because Levi Wallace is out.
Yep.
So that puts Teron Johnson,
Cam Lewis.
Yep. Maybe Saron Neal.
Yeah, finally see some Saron Neal.
And and Norman.
And Josh Norman. Yeah. So it'll be definitely interesting. I think we definitely go more base 4-3 though. I think you see us.
I hope not. Oh, we probably are.
Yeah.
I just hate Klein.
Yeah, Klein out there just.
I've never despised a Bills linebacker more than AJ Klein.
I'd have to think about that. Keith Ellison comes to mind. I really didn't like that.
See, but I didn't mind him because he was actually somewhat athletic enough.
Right at the time, yeah.
Yeah. This Klein, I feel like every big play happens, Klein is 3 yards away from it and not
from where he's supposed to be guarding.
Supposed to be guarding or defending.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, the one that irked me the most, if old man Witten on a walker. Yeah. You can't guard Witten out there in a walker.
Right, you have one job. We were stopping the run. I get it. We're in the goal line situation. Yep. I mean, we've talked about this, but your one job was Witten, which you did
not do.
No. Yeah.
So, but yeah, so stopping the run is definitely the key thing for the Titans. What do you think is the key thing for the Bills to do offensively to win?
To me, you keep the pressure.
Keep the pressure.
Yeah, you keep doing so many people wanted us to become a running team against the Raiders.
Yeah.
And we gave the ball a lot to Singletary.
Yeah, 18 times.
We expressed it. He had 24 touches.
Yeah.
And he didn't really move the ball.
Yeah.
I like Singletary. I think he's a quality running back.
24 touches, 80-something yards, if I remember
We're not moving the ball with him. I still think he deserves his 13 to 16 touches. Yep. But I think we need to, again, when I see they have Jonathan Joseph, let me their depth chart.
Yeah.
So they're Jonathan Joseph. They run a 3-4 defense. They have Jonathan Joseph, Malcolm Butler, Kenny Vaccaro.
Yeah.
And then their big safety, Kevin Byard.
Yeah.
Great safety.
Yeah, great safety.
But their other 3, and then
away from him.
Yeah. And then their other guys is Ty Smith and Chris Jackson. No idea who they are. No. We have an incredible wide receiving core. I know John Brown's still on the injury list.
Yeah, he's questionable.
Same thing with Cole Beasley, but I can't see us not playing those guys.
Yeah.
And if we run a 4 wide receiver set, 4 to 5, whatever the heck we run with McKenzie out there, I don't think they can guard us.
No, I don't think they can either. And I bet you they go more zone than man because they are not going to be able to guard us.
Right, with their age, I can't
their
see...
Their age and lack of depth and just not being able to guard us one-on-one.
I think Jonathan Joseph has been a quality corner his whole life. But you're 36.
Yeah, you're 36, and Stephon Diggs is
To
26.
me, if you put man up, if Josh Allen can read a man up, whoever's guarding him,
yeah,
and you do a long crossing route, a double move, something,
yep.
I can't see Jonathan Joseph keeping up with them.
No, especially with the precise route runners that we have with Cole Beasley, John Brown, Stephon Diggs. And, I mean, I don't see young bodies, or the old Jonathan Joseph, 36 years old, being able to move with the precise route runners that we have. So, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I just think it's a game that Josh Allen, again, I mean, we've been doing this all year, that he needs to step up because our defense is kind of not like what they were last year. I mean, Josh Allen through 4 games, 1,300 yards, 122 passer rating, 15 total touchdowns, 1 pick, completion rating of 70%. Like, I need you to do what you're doing.
Yeah, just keep
you
doing
put that
no
pressure on. You put Tannehill.
Yeah.
I mean, look, we've faced Tannehill the Dolphins.
Long time we've faced Tannehill.
Okay.
I'm not scared of Tannehill.
No, I've never been scared of Tannehill.
No.
So
I'm scared of Derrick Henry.
I'm scared of Derrick Henry. I'm scared of them doing play actions. I mean, but we've been facing these play action teams back-to-back weeks.
Yeah.
I feel like we couldn't be more prepared for a play action like team.
That's probably an underrated storyline. Is like Rams play action, Raiders play action. So I mean, we do play action. So you're seeing a lot of play action, and like they're like top 3 in the league. I mean, the only reason they're not higher is because they missed a week in play action plays. I mean, I think I heard a stat that Tannehill has 500 yards passing from play actions.
Yeah, I mean, to me, again, when they're doing 27 rushes a game, you have to work off of play actions. You have a great tight end in Jonnu Smith.
Yep.
You have some bigger wide receivers.
Mm-hmm.
So, but again, I think we played Higbee. We played Darren Waller. Darren Waller had a decent game.
Yeah.
But he had like 6 catches for 88 yards, and one of those was for 22 yards.
Yeah.
Up until that, we held him in check.
Yeah, we held him in check. Granted, that was with Milano, but now we'll have hopefully Tremaine Edmonds on him or Saran Neal on him. And so I don't think we'll actually lose too much in guarding Jonnu Smith. The one that scares me is how healthy is Tremaine Edmonds for filling holes to tackle Derrick Henry. Because that first game back against the Rams, I don't think he was 100%.
I don't think so.
He was not 100%,
No.
and that Darrell Henderson ran all over him.
Yeah, because
he was
especially
not
the
wanting to fill
Redskins
that
just
hole.
held him in check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, last week was a lot better. I mean, you had Josh Jacobs for, I think, 24 carries for 77 yards or something like that. It was something like that. And so I think this extra time, it almost actually might help Tremaine Edmonds get a little bit even healthier than he was going to be.
From the Raiders game to the Titans game.
Yep.
To rest, get healthy.
Yep.
And I know we had like a random Thursday or Friday off.
Yeah. Friday, I think they had off.
Yeah, to, again, rest, recover, whatever you want to state.
It was almost like a mini bye or like
I don't know what you want to really call
extended like vacation.
Yeah, but definitely.
Yeah. So like that, I think that's going to play in definitely.
And I think to us, we got to look at like the Titans. They've had 6 turnovers, so they're averaging 2 a game.
Yep.
This defense is not like. I mean, I know their last game they played was September 27th.
Yeah, it's been a while.
31-30 victory over the Vikings. Vikings a quality team.
Yep.
But
they just took
allowed
Seattle to
30
the brink.
points, and I mean, like, but they're causing turnovers.
Yeah.
So, and they have a great linebacker crew.
Yeah, Rashawn
Evans, Jaylen Brown.
Yep, they're good.
Harold Landry.
Yep.
Jadeveon Clowney.
It's a good team.
It's a it's a quality team.
Yeah. There's a reason why they went to the AFC Championship last year.
There's a reason why they're 3-0 this year.
Yeah, and they like stifled the Ravens' offense last year.
Yeah. Now, mind you, King Henry at that point
Yeah,
was King Henry
was running.
But here you go. This is King Henry having how many days off?
Yeah, he's fresh.
He's fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The flip side of that to being almost, I'm not going to say too fresh, but they haven't been able to get in their facility on a consistent basis. Mm-hmm. I'd be looking out for soft tissue injuries.
Yeah.
Him pulling up lame on hammies, or wide receivers pulling up lame on hammies, corners pulling up lame. I mean, we talked about Jonathan Joseph's age pulling up lame on a hammy.
Yeah.
You might see some Titans go down just because of soft tissue injuries because they haven't been able to get into their facility a consistent time.
Because, like, as much as we are as all human. Like, go out and stretch every day.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that is. I mean, how many countless injuries do we see on a pro football team?
Yeah, and that's with them practicing and being in the
A
facility.
full-time job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're able to get in the facility every day
Yeah.
and do work. Whereas the Titans, they've been hit and miss in their facility. I mean, before this week, I think their facility was closed down for 2 straight weeks.
Yeah, and what was it? Friday they were closed.
Yeah.
So one of those days they were closed.
And
Yeah.
like Sunday they were open because the league allowed them to be open because it was a coach. It was some far down coach that I guess tested positive. I don't know. I thought the NFL really outlined the how we were going to play this. If you got another positive test, then we're playing the Chiefs Thursday. They got another positive test. Oh, by the way, JK, you're still playing Tuesday. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Got it.
So, all right. So now that we talked about all that,
Yeah.
let's do what we normally do.
Yeah. Get into the predictions. Predictions. I got some for you today.
Oh
got
yes,
some.
love it.
Yes. So,
Let's go final score.
Final
predictions.
final score, Bills 28-17.
Okay.
They win by 11.
You said 28-17.
Yep.
Okay.
28-17. 28-17. So
All right.
that's 7 touch. No,
With 4 touchdowns.
4 touchdowns. Yeah.
Good thing you do.
Yeah, math. I knew it was like 7 points apiece, and then I just flipped them. Yeah.
You flipped it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're good.
4 touchdowns. So, what do you got for a final score?
I think it's going to be a shootout,
Yeah.
and I only think that because I don't think White plays,
Okay.
and I think we're going to have some trouble. Again, I think our team tries to overcompensate when players are out.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I think it's going to be 31-24 Bills.
31-24 Bills. Okay.
Yeah. I still think we come away with a win.
Yeah.
There's a difference between practicing together. I know you're all professional athletes, but
Right.
they are still missing pieces.
Yeah.
I still think they're going to score, sadly.
Yeah.
I think their team's too good not to score.
Their team's very good. Yes.
Yeah.
And especially if they were healthy or all available.
All available.
If they were all available and all healthy, this would be a very good and tough game.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. This is number 1 team in the AFC East and number 1 team out of the AFC South. South. I think it's the South.
Yes, it is. It's the AFC South.
I'm like, wait a minute.
They're in the E
Yeah.
South.
They're central-ish.
Yeah, right.
South.
Shoush.
Shoush.
But yeah. So we definitely are close in Bill's score. I mean, we're only 3 points apart, but you think they get another 7 points on our defense. So I just think that them being without their top 2 wide receivers, their main wide receiver being injured, I don't know how they score that much. Just because, I mean, unless Derrick Henry's running wild like he does on the Jaguars.
I just have a hard outside of the Jets, we've allowed points.
Yeah.
And I gotta put it in the reality. I mean, we're
Right.
a quarter of the way through the season.
Yeah.
That
We're allowing 25 points a game.
we're not causing pressure.
Yeah.
We're not causing turnovers.
Yep.
I mean, up until really the Raiders game, but still the Raiders put up what 20 something points.
Yeah, 20 something.
So to say
High
that
20s.
to say that they're like the Titans can't get 3 touchdowns and a field goal.
Yeah, you're definitely right. I mean, that's right on average with what we're allowing. We're allowing, I think, 25 points a game.
Yeah.
So you're right on average. It's not.
And to state that they've had 2 weeks off.
Yeah.
They've had once you got that bye week, you had all that time to prepare for the Bills.
Yeah.
To find a weakness, to find something that they can take
Yep.
advantage of.
Try to get pressure on Josh Allen, force some turnovers.
See some things that we don't see.
Yeah, absolutely. See or show something that we haven't seen in the first 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting. What is one big bold prediction? One bold prediction.
Bold prediction. Okay, I was going to lead off with Josh Allen.
Okay.
Josh Allen's my boy in fantasy. I need you to have a big week.
Yeah.
A big week, Josh. I'm going to say 300 yards.
Yep.
4 touchdowns. I think he gets all 4
4
touchdowns.
Wow. Any rushing? Is it like
He
a
gets-
3-1, 2-2?
I think he does 3-1.
3-1? Okay.
Yeah. 3 touchdowns. My bold prediction is I think Stefon Diggs does 120 and a touchdown.
120 and a touch. Okay.
Yeah. And I think he gets 8 receptions.
Okay.
I think it's a big game for Diggs. This is a weird primetime game. I don't even know if it's a primetime game.
Right. I don't know how this works anymore.
Has the NFL ever had a game on Tuesday?
I don't think so. Not that I'm aware of.
Set some records for Tuesday, okay?
Yeah, right? True story.
But yeah, I'm going to say Stefon. I mean, I know it's probably not a bold prediction because he leads the NFL, but
right.
You know, I'll do more bold. I'll do that he gets 120 and 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns. Okay.
Yeah, there's my bold. Like,
there you go.
Because he's got 2 touchdowns all season. Yeah, I think he gets 120 and 2 touchdowns. Josh Allen for 4 touchdowns.
Yep.
And then I'm still going to predict 3 sacks until we do something crazy like what the Rams did freaking Alex Smith.
Yeah. God, feel for that, man.
Yeah.
Oh, first game back, you're going against Aaron Donald. Could we not?
Yeah.
You sure you don't want Dwayne Haskins to be active?
But I'm going to go 3 sacks. I'm going to go Horrible Harry's going to get a sack.
Horrible Harry, I like it.
Trent Murphy and Mario Addison.
Okay.
I think Trent Murphy's going to be out there a lot more than we normally see him.
Uh-huh.
Just because he's a bigger end.
Yeah.
I don't think Jerry Hughes is going to give as many snaps this game. Unless it's like second and long.
Yeah. I could definitely see that.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I can
an
see
interesting
Trent Murphy.
actually call. So like you could see more, say, Trent Murphy, Ed Oliver, Vernon Butler, Quentin Jefferson, maybe.
Yeah. I wouldn't
like have some more like run stuffing ends.
Right. I can see
pass
something more like that. Like
AJ Epinesa being active at 280, throw him.
Yeah.
Doing a rotation.
I could see AJ. I can see. To me, I can't see why Epinesa couldn't be kicked down inside.
Yeah.
But again, I mean, we have some good defensive tackles to make that point.
Yep.
But yeah.
Yeah. That's actually an interesting proposition or like hot take, really. I mean, if you go with your just run stopping ends and see a decrease in snaps for, say, Mario and Jerry Hughes, except for...
I actually think Mario is going to be out there more.
Think so?
I think Hughes is just too thin to keep him out there.
I can see that, yeah. That's actually an interesting point. I like it.
And then I think we caused 2 turnovers.
2 turnovers, okay.
I'm going to go with a pick for Poyer.
Poyer with the pick.
Yeah. And then I think we caused another. Derrick Henry's a great runner. I don't think he gets the fumble. I think Tannehill does on a sack.
One of the sacks.
Yes.
I like it.
So,
yeah. Which one of the sacks do you think gets a fumble?
I know you don't want to hear it. Trent Murphy.
Trent Murphy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think those are 2 turnovers.
Yeah.
I think we get a pick and a forced fumble.
I mean, to be on the bold prediction, I mean, that is a bold prediction. Trent Murphy with a sack and a forced fumble. I mean, that, I know it's early in the season, but that would justify, I guess, your $8 million contract because you'd be tied in sacks with our team and have a forced fumble.
Yeah.
So, I can see it.
Who would I say? Murphy, Phillips, and Addison?
Yes.
Okay.
Murphy, Horrible Harry, and Trent. Yep.
Yeah.
And Mario, yeah. So I'm kind of similar with you with Josh Allen. I got 300 yards again just because like that's the train that we've been running for the last 4 weeks.
That's what I'm saying. I can't not put us in.
Yeah, I don't see him slowing down anytime soon. I have 2 touchdowns throwing, 1 rushing. But I have Gabe Davis going over 100 with a touchdown. I have Gabe Davis having a big game because
I think he's gonna have another touchdown.
Yeah.
That 100 yards receiving is a big thing.
What I think it is the health of John Brown and Cole Beasley being in question increases Gabe Davis's snaps and then targets.
Yeah, because I want you to know something with Gabe Davis. 8 targets, 8 catches.
Yeah. He's 100% catch rate.
Like, come on, man. Give him the ball more.
Right? Feed that man the ball.
Yeah.
And my other bold prediction, other than Gabe Davis with 100, Singletary with 100 yards rushing.
See, I don't think so.
And a touchdown. And then another 30 receiving. But I don't think it's like 20 carries. Like I still think we're in that 15.
You think we gash them for 100 yards and 15 carries?
On like 15 carries because they give up. So we think our defense is bad against the run. I think we allow like 102 yards a game. They give up 166.
Yeah, I mean that's tough, but I mean, grant you, I mean they've faced against Delvin Cook, which is a heck of a bat.
Yeah, Delvin Cook. I don't know who their other like wins are against for weeks 1 and 2, which is bad.
Well, they haven't played in 2 weeks, so it's
Yeah,
tough
right.
to like really predict.
Yeah, to remember.
So they had the Jaguars.
And the
That
Broncos.
Robinson did that much on him, and the Broncos. Well, the Broncos, you got
Freeman.
No, you have the guy of the Chargers, Gordon,
Oh,
Melvin
yeah.
Gordon, and
Yeah,
Phil
Gordon,
Lindsay.
not Freeman. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Robinson.
Yeah, and then Robinson.
Cook. I mean, the Jaguars put up 30 points. I can't see how the Bills couldn't put up 30
Right?
points.
Gardner Minshew over here dropping
Yeah.
dimes on the Titans defense.
Yeah, their last 2 games, they've won less than 3 points. They beat those teams.
So.
Yeah, 33-30 and then 31-30.
Yeah. So, Gabe Davis over 100 receiving with a touch. Singletary over 100, but only like 15 carries. I think we do gash them. I think we're getting like 5 yards a carry, setting up play action. I think with the loss of Milano, I think Tremaine Edmonds is on Jonnu Smith more like we talked about, and I think he gets a pick.
Well, I love it. Man, I was just thinking when
Tremaine
you
Edmonds
said
gets a
that.
pick because he's big. I mean, it's really hard to throw over him. So I think he gets a pick, and I go with 2 sacks, Oliver and Addison, but we only have the 1 turnover, the interception, just because we haven't really caused a lot of turnovers. So I'm not gonna get. I can't really say that we're gonna get more than 1.
Yeah, because here's the other
When
thing
we're
that's
averaging
tough
1.
was I was reading something today that the Tennessee Titans have only allowed 1 sack a game.
Yeah.
But again, I'm going to go based on what we do for an average, which
Right.
is between
About
2 and 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, no, and which is interesting too because the last couple of years they've lost starters off that line. Jack Conklin they lost, right tackle.
Yeah.
I mean, they seem to replace him just as easy as can be, and
Which is.
which is incredible. I mean, I think that more speaks to your offensive line coach and being able to find replacements, being able to coach these guys.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Yeah, and Taylor Lewan was put on that questionable list, so.
Yeah. He's not 100% either.
Yeah, so who knows what we'll see against this team.
Yeah, and Isaiah Wilson, the rookie, was activated from the COVID list, so we're going to see him. But,
Yeah, but I don't-
he's a rookie,
Yeah, he's a rookie. I don't know if they put him right out there unless pending an injury.
right? I don't know.
Yeah.
And plus, he got into some trouble with the law, so he might face like a team suspension, maybe like the first half or something.
Yeah, I mean, Michael Thomas tonight.
Yeah, Michael Thomas is a
punched his
perfect,
teammate.
perfect example.
And good for the Saints. I
Right?
don't care who you are.
Yeah.
You do it.
You don't do that.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. That is good for the Saints. But yeah, so my bold predictions: Singletary over 100 yards, Gabe Davis over 100 yards, Edmonds with a pick.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. Yeah, I think that so this is going to be a weird week for if you guys are following Accountable Sports.
Right.
We'll do our recap Wednesday. Are you off Wednesday? No, you work. I'm off Wednesday.
Yeah, but I can be here.
Yeah.
We'll do it sometime.
We'll do it. We'll
yeah.
do it Wednesday, and then because we got to predict put our Chiefs prediction on sometime that week.
Yeah, we can do it like that Monday or something, just before the game.
Yeah, we can do something like that,
Yeah.
pending any injuries.
But if you're a subscriber on YouTube, just hit that bell and you'll know when we post a video.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Or
Right?
follow us on Facebook, and we'll post our videos when we make our videos. So, and then just turn on that notification button. So, Accountable Sports on all platforms. So,
Yeah. Last thing I want to point out, what the Bills record, put that in reverse, and that's what Miller's fantasy football record is.
it's true. It's really.
I just want to clarify
Really
that.
true. And it's not going good anytime soon. My first pick, Saquon Barkley, IR. My second pick, Leonard Fournette, was then cut after I picked him up. And then he's on the Bucks and buried on the depth chart. Actually, Rojo's looking good, so
Yeah.
yikes. My third pick, Allen Robinson. Nick Foles is finding him more than Mitch Trubisky was, but still not a great pick.
To clarify, this is his cry video now.
This is
Yeah.
T.Y. Hilton, like, hey, Phillip Rivers. I thought that was your Keenan Allen equivalent. And then A.J. Brown was my keeper. We're in a keeper league. Has not played since week 1. My team is just decimated. So,
Here, I should have played this song for you.
it's true. Like, this is every time when I make a decision on who to play. This is what's playing in my head. The eyes of an angel. Yeah. I mean, I sat Zach Moss, watch him go off for 50 yards and a touchdown because I have Harris, who got postponed and he's locked in.
Wait, you put Zach Moss in?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I was gonna say.
No.
Did you want to lose?
Well,
I love Zach Moss, but
the Patriots running back isn't even playing this week. Who I did play, so Zach Moss would at least give me some points, possibly.
Yeah. He is questionable though, so
Right?
be careful with that.
But yeah, so not doing great. So we'll catch you guys after the Titans game. Hopefully, we're playing another Bill Shout song and we're 5-0.
Yeah, well, we're gonna be
Absolutely.
yeah.
And we're gonna be having a better record going into the Chiefs game on Monday.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
And last thing I think, like, I know I'm bringing up a lot of points.
Yeah.
These early buys for some of these teams are gonna hurt them.
Yeah, later on.
Titans, Chiefs, Broncos.
Yep.
Just throw that out there.
We still got our bye, what, week 9?
Yeah,
Week 8?
it's a nice week.
Yeah.
It's a nice bye week this year.
So we'll catch you later, guys.
See ya.
See ya.